welcome to another vlog. I just filmed this look. I'm pre-filming a 10 right now, so I have no idea if this vlog is gonna be up first or if this makeup look's gonna be up first, but either way, you'll eventually see it. I actually am really happy about how my makeup turned out. I will zoom you in. Probably one of my favorite makeup looks I've done in a while. I don't know if it's just because I have self-tanner on or lashes on or what. My vlogs are always combined for a bunch of different days. By the way, I had to order a temporary silver kettle. Oh my god, my hair. Because my favorite Kasori that I've had for a couple years, and I've like shown it in Amazon videos and everything, it actually stopped working, but the customer service was great. They sent a new one, so if you also have that issue, just email them. But I've had it for a couple years with no issues, so I don't know what happened. I gotta eat. I've been overall just trying to eat a little bit healthier for the past about like a month now. And this is what I've been having for breakfast pretty much every morning. These are the Thomas 100 calorie English muffins, and then I'll put peanut butter with hemp hearts. These just have protein and it's super good, and I'm kind of addicted. When I find something I like, I'll have it every single day. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I've been making my iced matcha latte, because you guys said you want to see more food and like recipe kind of things in videos, so we're doing it. Here's how I make my matcha. So I like to put in a very heaping spoonful. Okay, I'm trying to get caffeinated. Technically you need like a teaspoon of matcha, I think it is. I love the matcha caffeination. It doesn't make you like crash like coffee does. And I love the taste of matcha. So I'm putting it in this bowl. I've been doing this because I've been using an actual matcha whisk. Improved technique from the old way I used to do it just with a little whisker. It totally works fine with this little electric whisk. This is from Amazon. I'll link it down below, but you just turn it on and it whisks it. I'm adding a bit of water, about that much. And this is my professional matcha whisk that I got off Amazon. This comes in a little set with that spoon and one other little gadget. I'm not a professional matcha barista, if you didn't know. So this is just how I've been doing it. I'm probably doing something wrong here, but I just whisk in the bowl. And this whisk just makes it really easy, so there's not like chunks of the matcha powder. Just whisks it really nicely. And as you can see, there's like no chunky things happening in there. And I like to do this before I add ice. Then we're gonna add oat milk. This isn't my all-time favorite oat milk. It's just what I have right now. I'll put it on the screen. I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna add about a cup or so. And then I like to have mine a little bit sweet. You still get the matcha flavor, but it makes it so it tastes more like a, I don't know, like a fun drink, you know? So I add a little bit of creamer. My favorite one to use with this is the Chobani vanilla in the blue carton. That creamer is my like all-time favorite creamer of life. But I also love this Kroger Danish style butter cookie. This is so good. So I'm just gonna add a splash of this to sweeten it up a bit. Glass straw. Link these down below. And then I've been into adding a little bit of fat-free Reddi-wip whipped cream. This has like no calories in it. I'm almost out of this, so we'll see if anything comes out. Don't worry, I have a backup can ready to go. As you can see, there's no chunks at the bottom because of the whisk, and it's delish. Cheers. Okay, so I went to Trader Joe's for the first time in literally months, and it was amazing. So I'm gonna do a little Trader Joe's haul. These are their cauliflower pancakes, super good for just adding to like breakfast or if you're making brunch or something, and it's, you know, slightly better than like actual hash browns. And these are really good in the air fryer. Had to get some hold the cones. These are a Trader Joe's staple. I usually can satisfy my sweet tooth craving in like one of these, and they have different flavors. I just got vanilla this time. I haven't tried this before, but it's their beef pho soup, frozen. Picked up a salad just for like an easy lunch. I like this one because it's like a Chinese chicken kind of salad. Okay, my all-time favorite hummus. Like, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite store-bought hummus that you can get. It is so delicious. This is the tabbouleh style. This one tastes like it has za'atar in it to me, but it just has like mix of spices, so maybe it does, but you can really taste the parsley in here. It is so bomb. So I got 2 of these, and I've already been snacking on this one right before I film this. This one I just tried for the first time, and I like it. It's just not very spicy at all. Like, I feel like I'm gonna add some fresh jalapenos to this and mix it in with some other spices, because it kind of just tastes like a creamy dip. It's good. It's just not very spicy. But the crackers that I love with both of these right now, I'm addicted to these. They're the Mary's herb crackers. If you like really crunchy kind of seedy crackers. I usually don't like seedy crackers, but this one is perfect because they're like thinner than the ones that Trader Joe's has. I don't have those crackers at Trader Joe's, but this just makes me think of college. Sophomore year of college, I used to have this with sour bread like for dinner. So that tells you a lot about my my diet back then. But this is delicious. Definitely not healthy, but it's a good just thing to have in your freezer. Like if, I don't know, someone comes over, cut cantaloupe. I'm so excited to try this. This is supposed to be like a dupe for the In-N-Out sauce. I saw this on a Trader Joe's account I follow. Actually, I saw this on there too, but these are the plantain croutons with garlic and sea salt. So a little better than eating actual croutons. But I've been making a lot of salads for lunch, and usually I'll just kind of break up some of the wisps, like cheddar wisps, and put them on, but I'm gonna try these instead. I'm excited about this peanut butter. This also has flax and chia seeds in it, and it's crunchy. I love shishito peppers just as like a healthy snack. You can just throw them in a pan with oil and seasoning. Picked up some Brussels sprouts. My boyfriend makes this really good coconut rice, coconut milk kind of Brussels sprout mint dish. If I can find it, I'll leave the recipe down below. It's delicious. I want to try peeling these ahead of time and then just putting them in a container, because that's been working out really well for me with fruit. Like if it's not already cut and just easy to eat when I'm starving, I just won't think to eat it. So I want to just pre-peel a bunch of these and just put it in a container and see if that makes me eat them more. But these are jicama sticks. I've heard people talk about dipping these in hummus or any of your dips. I've never tried these before. So they also had jicama wraps I saw too, but I just wanted to try the sticks first. This is my favorite Trader Joe's rice. If you want the most bomb fried rice, get their Japanese style fried rice, but it's different than just the veggie fried rice. Make sure you get the Japanese style one. It's the best. They put some kind of like different flavorings on there. And then I just picked up some frozen fish just to have for dinners. And that is the Trader Joe's haul. So in like 20 minutes, I have this YouTube Zoom thing that they're putting on for, I think it's about mental health, and I don't know if it's more about how to talk with your audience about mental health or what it is, but it says we're doing like a sound bath meditation thing on the Zoom call. But anyways, I never do Zoom events. Like all these brands over quarantine and COVID have done a ton of different events where a lot of them are like makeup tutorials that you do like with some professional or something. Thought that was a fire alarm for a second. Now I'm thinking about that was pretty quiet fire alarm. The window washers are coming down again. I don't know how many times they're gonna wash the windows in this building while I'm here, but man. Anyways, don't usually do the Zoom call things, but I thought this one sounded interesting and could be helpful. And they're gonna have like a panel with people on, so I got ready. And they sent us this box thing that we're supposed to bring. I already undid all of this, but it was like this YouTube bag, and then in it there was a bunch of stuff. There's a weighted blanket, which I'm excited about. Don't have a weighted blanket. And then I think they said we're supposed to bring the notebook. All right, so this is what it is. Love this. Nice quality mug too. And then the candle that they gave us is this one. We're supposed to bring it with the lighter on the call. Got my lighter. I also have this electric one, but this thing dies like every other time I try to use it now. Oh, cute. Wait, I love that. I'm having great timing. There's a lawnmower outside that's pretty loud, and then the rope, the guy is just gonna be dangling in the background.
Worry that, wow, now I'm gonna carry this label, and having worries that they're going to be viewed differently by their community. One
of my recent videos, I think my last vlog, the Thrive Market one, I mentioned how my boyfriend's been making this broccoli cojita cheese. Wait, I always forget if it's cotija or cojita. Anyways, he makes this salad that is friggin' amazing. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging without the recipe. I mean, it's super simple. It's just like chopped up stuff. But the key here is pumpkin seeds. He toasts a bunch of pumpkin seeds in a pan, and that's like a must. And I'm not a big seed person, but the pumpkin seeds in here make it amazing. And then it's just broccoli, carrots, cabbage, some lettuce, like whatever lettuce you have, spinach sometimes, radishes. Radishes make it really good too. You see some down there. And then we also put the same hemp seeds on here. That's what the little white things are, just for some added protein. And then the cojita cheese is like a must. That has a lot of flavor, so it takes the salad to the next level. And then for dressing, you can just drizzle olive oil and then like a little bit of balsamic glaze. just like this, the Market one or the Trader Joe's has one, any kind of glaze, but don't put too much of this on or else it'll overpower the flavor of the cheese. Let me know if you guys try that salad. Send me photos, I'll show it to him, he'll be excited. So the owner of Moonstock, one of my favorite small business jewelry brands, sent me a couple new pieces and I love this one. She said this is from an estate sale. She found all of these like real Chanel buttons at an estate sale and put them all on chains, so I love that one. I'm so excited to wear this. This will look so cute layered with other ones. It's on a longer chain, but I might actually put it on this chain because this one is so sparkly, but this one's also really cute, especially if you're into like butterflies. Okay, I have the bath going right now, so hopefully you can hear me, but I just want to try out this new cleansing balm by Milani. Citrusy fragrance, maybe. Okay, I have a little bit of mascara residue left over, but I'm wearing the Hourglass Caution mascara and that one's always a bitch to get off. So I'm not like super shocked that there's a little bit. The cleansing balm feels super lightweight for a cleansing balm. Almost feels like the Good Molecules one, which I love. I always shower after I take a bath to like actually wash my body and wash my face and stuff. So that's where I'll double cleanse in the shower, but I'm gonna keep trying this. I'll update you guys. I'm gonna get in the bath, work on the book I'm reading. I'm 33 pages in, but I'm pretty sure I was half asleep for like the last 10 pages that I read the other night, so I'm gonna do some bath reading. I tried the Luxe Unfiltered last night, and I've heard really good things about this. It's like a gradual tanner, but I don't know, man. It looks pretty orange, like more orange than I would like. I feel like it's not picking up on camera as much, but in real life, I just don't love the tone of it. And a lot of tanners do this to me where they just don't tend to stick like right here as well. Here's my natural color so you can see, by the way. I just think it looks, yeah, a little bit too orange than I would like. It's not the most streak free. It's not horrible, but like it didn't stick right here, which a lot of self tanners do on me. And I just feel like it looks like slightly patchy. Again, not horrible, but not gonna be one of my go-tos. Excuse me? I am offended by this yolk. Here's another breakfast. We've got the whatever these are. I don't think those are classified as eggs, okay. But these are the Trader Joe's cauliflower pancakes. I just put them in the air fryer. Super good. I might add some like ketchup or something. Dave's Killer Toast with a vegan cream cheese thing that I'm trying. It's not great, wouldn't recommend. And then I put avocado and everything but the bagel, and then sprinkled the hemp seeds on top. I just realized I spilled soy sauce all over my shirt that I just forgot about. We'll just cover that up with my hair. Filmed earlier today, and then I've just been doing computer work for the last couple hours. If you're new here, all my vlogs are just combined footage from a bunch of different days. But I want to try this energy drink. I've never tried Alani Nu. It's their Breeze Berry. They sent me both flavors, so I'm curious. And I'm about to go walk on the treadmill any day that I can. I've been doing 12-3-30, which is really good if you can't do high impact stuff. You're just walking on like major incline, 12 incline, 3 speed for 30 minutes. It's a freaking workout, especially if you don't hold on to the, you know, arm holder things. What? Cheers. Ooh. I could chug this. I don't know if I should have the whole thing. Biotin, B6, B12. It's good because it kind of like breaks up me sitting at a computer or filming or whatever. But any day that I can, I've been doing it, and it's just been really good for, I think, my like mental state too, because even if it's a day where like maybe I do it in the morning and then a migraine comes on later in the day, if I can get that done in the morning, I feel like, okay, at least I've done something good for my body and like productive. So it's been really good for me just like mentally. And wow, my 2 lashes keep sticking together. I'll put on, right now I'm watching The One on Netflix, which is pretty trippy, but I'll usually put on a show as I walk. Oh man, I'm filming right here because this is the only little portion of my apartment right now that is currently clean. So I'm gonna put on my workout clothes and get to walking. Got the workout gear on. These are the shoes I've been wearing to walk, which I mentioned in one of my past Raves and Rejects videos. I love these New Balance ones. They definitely have more support than any Nikes or Adidas I've tried, but they're not, I don't know if I just have like really curved feet. I think I do, but I still feel like I need a little bit more support when I'm doing like a lot of walking and stuff. So I told myself if I keep this up for actually I'm almost to a month, I think. Maybe I'll challenge myself and do 2 months or a month and a half if I keep this up for that long. I think I'm gonna get the Hokas, but they have like cute Hokas now, like not the hideous ones that look like space shoes. I think I'm gonna reward myself with some new shoes. I still love these. Off to walk. Hello. I just wanted to pop this in because I feel like one of the things that has like put me off from working out in the past is it can be super discouraging if you have, you know, like a few days in a row where you can't even just walk, like go on a treadmill, like what I'm going through right now. And in the past, it's always like I'm all or nothing with working out. And so it's kind of like, okay, if I fall off for a few days, then I just kind of get discouraged because I'm like, I can't do it every day. But the past month that I've been walking, it's more of like, I know it makes me mentally feel good, and it's less about like reaching a fitness goal. And so I feel like I'm finally reaching this point where I can kind of understand that it's okay if you can't, and it's okay if you miss a few days. And if you are someone who deals with chronic pain, I 100% understand how it can be super discouraging. But the overall kind of message that I've been trying to reiterate just to myself and remind myself is that eating healthier and walking when you can and just doing small things is progress. And like my PT always says, like just walking is helping loosen things up and stuff. And so I just try and like remind myself that any small thing I'm able to do when I can do it is helping. Just wanted to put that out there because I think a lot of times when you watch stuff online, I know I'm really hard on myself when I see like other people working out or doing something, and it's like it's frustrating sometimes because it's just like, why you know, like why can't I do that? We got this. We're doing it for our health and mental health, physical health, and it's okay if it, you know, can't be every day. So just wanted to send that along. Love you guys. Okay, so this is very much not a tutorial or review. Both of those are going to be coming, but I'm about to do my hair and I figured I might as well show you guys using the Dyson airwrap that I got. I think this is about the 5th time I've used it so far, and super long story short, without giving any kind of review, I like this brush for doing my roots when it's like soaking wet like this, and then I like the curl thing to get like the blowout kind of look. Love the results, can't get it to hold, like it doesn't stay the next morning at all. So that's what I'm currently trying to figure out, is how to get it to actually hold in my hair better. But it looks amazing when I first do it that way. This is the kit I got, so I use the bigger barrels. I kind of want to try today actually using the smaller barrels. And then these are the short ones. So if you have long hair like I do, you'll definitely want to get the longer ones. I see why people say that now. They've been out of stock for forever. I keep checking like every few days. So I'm definitely trying to order the longer barrels. I have a way that it works right now with the shorter barrels, but it's definitely harder. Like I know it's gonna be so much easier once I get the long ones. Don't like this thing at all. This makes my hair super frizzy. And same with if I just try and wear my hair straight with this, like I definitely like my hair straight better with the Revlon One Step. But for the curly blowout kind of look, I really love these ones. These aren't like, you know, my final thoughts. I'm very much like still testing this thing. I'm probably gonna do a full-on review. I don't know, I need to give this at least a few months because I am washing my hair more than I normally do right now just so I can test this. But it's very much a learning process with this one, and because it's so ridiculously expensive, I definitely wanna have like full-formed thoughts before I do an actual review. So I just wanna show you guys vlog style what I've been doing and just like trying it out during the process. So in order to get it to stay better this time, I am gonna put in my heat protectant that I've been using. This one's just the L'Oreal Heat Slayer, but then I'm also gonna try this. I've never used this, but I saw someone else on YouTube using this and she seemed like she had similar kind of hair type to mine. So this is the Redken Full Frame. It's like a volumizing all over mousse, and she just like coated her hair in that, and she said it really helps with the hold. So I'm gonna try that because let me tell you, we're having issues getting it to hold, and your hair has to be full on wet when you use the airwrap. Actually, it doesn't have to be. I saw Stephanie Letta did a Instagram reel on how she does it with dry hair, and I actually did try that and it worked on dry hair, wrapping it around, like using it as a wand. check out her reel if you want to know what I'm talking about. But it did work on my hair, but it didn't hold. Seems like a very expensive $500 tool to not hold, you know? So I'm just trying to figure that out right now. So I'm gonna brush that through and then put in that mousse. And I already brushed my hair. I brush my hair in the shower. I know some people are against that. But I brush it with conditioner and my hair already doesn't get tangly. So it just brushes right through with conditioner in the shower. So I love this Amazon brush, by the way. I'll link it down below. Let's try this thing out. The girl I saw put like a ton in. Wow, I haven't used like a full-on mousse in years. Ooh, this is fun. What's this smell like? It smells very fresh. Should we get a thumbnail? Oh, that might have been too much for one side. And I'm getting this all over my shirt. So I think it's just supposed to give it some like grit to stick to. I don't know, man. My roots get dry actually really quick with this blow dryer. Usually it takes me a while to blow dry my hair, especially like all the way, but this thing dries it super quickly. So I'm just gonna pass through with this on my roots to make sure the roots are dry, but then keep the rest of it as wet as possible. Because I feel like it works the best for me when my hair is very wet. Okay, if I do it too long, it gets the rest of my hair like too dry. But the other thing I'm really loving about this is that if I do use the smoothing brush, even if I like style my hair differently, I feel like I'm always gonna be using the smoothing brush, even if I let my hair like air dry, because it really controls my frizz. Like it's actually pretty wild. I don't know if I want to do the big boy or the smaller curl. And it does fall too, so I kind of want to try the small one today. That should be better. I just realized I didn't have all the lights on. Sorry about that. So to figure out which way, the easiest way is to look in the mirror, and whatever direction the arrows are pointed, that's going to be going away from your face in the mirror. So like this one I would do on this side. Anyway, this is turning into too much of a tutorial / review. I'm just gonna do this. Like I said, I'll update you guys my thoughts, but I'm just gonna do this and roll some music here. If it's not wet enough, like these front pieces are feeling a little bit dry, I have a spray bottle of water here. I'll also link this down below. I'm just gonna say one more thing and then I will stop talking. But I found that for long hair, if you're trying to use long hair with the short barrels, the easiest way is to first start wrapping it and then turn it on. By the way, when I'm doing this, I am setting it with the cold option. Because it falls pretty significantly, I am just letting it kind of cool in the curl first. This one is definitely more ringlety. So basically I'm gonna go around, do my whole head like this, away from my face, and then hairspray it all. And again, it will fall. It's not gonna look like this once I'm done. Okay, so we're looking wild right now, but I don't like to comb through it yet with my fingers. I'm gonna spray a crap ton of hairspray all over. Actually, this might be empty, but I'm gonna spray it everywhere so that they can set. Okay, this is out. That's going in the empties bin. Use my living proof instead. But I'm just gonna spray a ton of hairspray. And I'm just gonna let it cool in this curl shape, and then I'm gonna eat dinner and let these cool hairsprayed in this shape, and then I'll comb it out with my fingers a little bit. But again, they fall a lot, so I don't like to do too much to them. I probably shouldn't have worn a black shirt for this so you can actually see my hair. The last thing I'm gonna do before I leave and go eat is use the firm smoothing brush now and just do one super quick pass on the very top of my hair, because when you're curling up, sometimes it like pushes the top little baby hairs up from the air. Isn't that pretty wild? I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it literally just pushes all the baby hairs down. That's like my favorite thing so far. This is what they're looking right now. So it's super, you know, tight, and they're not gonna look like this afterwards. But again, I'm gonna let it cool and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, this one's homemade yum bowl. This is the key ingredient. Now they sell this at like grocery stores and stuff. I don't know if it's just in Washington, but Cafe Yums are in Oregon, Washington, and probably other places, but this is the sauce you need. And then we also added this, which I think this is actually like a local Washington brand, I'm pretty sure, but this is like a better version of the Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's version. This one's good too, but the other one has, I feel like, a lot more flavor. But what you put in here is avocado, olives, sour cream. We use Greek yogurt, and then that's the kari stuff, tofu that you can just put in the air fryer. I think it's good with like teriyaki sauce, cheddar cheese, and then under there's rice, beans, broccoli, and normally you add cilantro, and the cilantro makes it really good. This is my boyfriend's pretty version, and here's my mixed up half-eaten version. But this is super good, and it's pretty healthy. If you use like less rice and add more veggies, it's really good. Okay, so it's been about a half hour, and here's what it's looking like. So now I'm just gonna take my fingers and just kind of break up certain parts. I think next time I do this though, I'm gonna try sleeping on it like this, like don't comb it out, see how I wake up with it. I actually might just try that today, but I kind of wanted to show you guys like what it looks like if you do comb it out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like not super fuss with it right now, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like in the morning. But if you comb through it or like use an actual comb, it just gives the prettiest like blowout-y kind of look, especially with the big barrel. If I was doing this and wearing it the same day, like styling it to wear it that day, I think I prefer the big barrel ones. It gives just, I mean, you guys saw the photo, but I just like that look where it's like a little bit looser. But I am gonna leave it at this, like not all the way brushed through like how I would wear it. See what it looks like in the morning. So this is like half kind of styled how I would actually wear it. So we'll see, I'll check in tomorrow. Okay, so here's what it looks like the next morning. This is significantly better than how it normally turns out. Literally normally the next day it's completely flat. Like it looks like I just kind of like straightened my hair, blow dried it. So I think this thing definitely made a difference. I'll link this down below, but I'm gonna keep using that because, or maybe the smaller barrel too, but this is like 5 million times better of a hold than normally. Like I would wear it like this. There's definitely a couple pieces I would touch up, like down here. I don't like my bangs quite this like intense. It gives kind of like the curtain bang look though. I think the top is still looking pretty good. So just using the bigger barrel on the bangs and dry. I'm just gonna do it dry. That's exciting, making progress here. I'm gonna go walk, so I'm not gonna do that right now. That's exciting. I'm excited. So here's what it looked like a couple hours later after I walked, showered, and then I did touch it up in a couple spots. So as you can see, it still fell a lot. I'm still tweaking this. Like I said, we'll give you guys a review eventually once I've tested it more, but I'm gonna end off the vlog here. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.